Archangel Michael warns your miracle is being given away if you skip this message. You might think it's just another quiet night, but there's a secret truth stirring, and you absolutely need to hear it. There is going to be a big event in your house tonight. This is why Archangel Michael was sent to protect you from what's coming your way. Not just words. This is a real plea from beyond what you can see. There is a shocking event coming up for you today. If you don't let it in, you might not understand why things felt heavy or why you felt a strange energy. This message was sent to you because you were chosen. A lot of people scroll by their blessings without noticing, but you found them and stopped. Heaven stopped for you because you stopped. I'm not going to say something light. I really want you to pay attention. This message could change everything, so don't look away or doubt it. There's something important going on in the spiritual space of your home, and I need to tell you about it soon. Take a deep breath before I tell you the whole story. Now look around your room and try to picture what's beyond it. Heaven is in your house right now. Angels are watching over your walls like a fire that you can't see. Someone important is coming at midnight, so this message had to get to you before then. It wasn't a person, but a wave of energy that meant a secret was about to come out. It could be too much for you if you're not ready. If you are, though, it will bless your soul in a way you have never known. That's not fear if your heart is beating fast. To your soul, that sounds like God's power. Your soul will always remember, even if you forget. God saw a storm coming your way, which is why I'm calling out to you now. It looks like a fight, a betrayal, a secret, or a lot of confusion is coming into your space. But tonight, God wants to stop it. Now is your chance. Right now, not tomorrow or next week. Sign up now to get the messages that God and the archangels want to send you before it's too late. Being in touch with this divine energy helps you figure out what the enemy is trying to hide, and you don't have to pay for it. In your quiet home, something strange might seem impossible to happen. That's why the world we can't see is so strong. It moves slowly. There are talks, mood swings, dreams, sudden phone calls, and a sense that something is wrong, but you can't explain it. That energy is supposed to come into your space tonight, unless God stops it. You show the way. Your heart knows what to do. To protect your own future, you're not only hearing this message, you're making a miracle happen. God made it very clear to me. There is a spirit of confusion in your home trying to pull you, and someone you care about away from each other. That's why things feel tense. That's why you've felt odd. That's why you can't get rid of your dreams. There's more to it than stress or your mind. It's God's way of telling you not to do what was supposed to bless you. But I'm with you now to stop it. At a certain time tonight, you'll feel something different. Some of you may hear a noise, feel a sudden breeze, or get a chill in your chest. It's not a coincidence. That's the flow of spiritual energy. You need to speak up. It doesn't matter if it feels weird. You have to say, peace, light, and truth come into this home in the name of God and the Archangel Michael. Let love come in and show and get rid of every hidden enemy. Do not think that your voice does not matter. Heaven hears. It scares the dark. Most people forget that you were made with spiritual power. Tonight, I'm here to remind you, because something that has been kept secret will come out. It could be something you hear by mistake. It could be a text message that shocks you. It could be a visit out of the blue, an admission of guilt, or a choice that rocks your world. Do not be scared. Do not dislike the shock. Take it in. This shock isn't meant to break you, it's meant to free you. Someone close to you has been lying about something. They don't always mean harm. People hide things from you sometimes to keep you safe. But God says you should know the whole truth. That person can't take on that load any longer. Their spirit is heavy. They haven't been sure if they should tell you. Tonight, God's choice comes through. It will be said. And when they do, you need to stay calm. Not when you're mad, not with quick reactions, but with understanding. Things will go from here if you don't respond well. Along with this shock, there is a divine surprise. Not all of it is bad news. Today could be your lucky night if you're open to this message. People who didn't believe in you before will begin to do so again. Someone who left will think about going back. It's possible that something you lost will come back to you. If you want this to happen, though, you need to be truly ready tonight. What you don't expect will happen, and you should welcome it with grace. You could feel like crying tonight for no reason. Feel free to cry. They don't mean you're weak. They tell heaven that your soul is paying attention, that you're becoming more open to God, that the truth and safety that were written for you before you were born can come into your home. There is a reason for this, dear one. This is what the Bible said would happen. By reading this far, you've already let the door open. That means it's more than just a house. This is a holy spot. The walls around you are now full of the truth. God's world has no accidents. Everything happens at just the right time. You have been called by name in heaven because this message has reached you just before what is going to happen tonight. People saw you. People saw you. You were picked. Now the light of safety, truth, and understanding is shining right on your house. I need to tell you something important. Tonight, the person who has been praying for you from the other side is here. Someone you loved who died but whose spirit could not rest because they still wanted your story to happen. Their eyes have seen you quietly suffer. They've seen the tears you hide. They are with you in spirit tonight, giving you the strength to face what's coming, not with fear, but with power. Their message is that you shouldn't let the past hold you back when the future is calling you to go further. They had no idea how strong you are. Your life has been under a lot of stress, but you've been acting like you can handle it. But heaven sees the struggles that aren't seen. Heaven can tell when you're pretending to smile when your heart is beating fast. You don't have to act weak all the time. You have other options now. You are really at peace tonight because God is with you. Strong safety, the real deal. Everything can change before morning if you accept it and say it out loud. Some parts of your life, like money, relationships, or the ability to think clearly, may feel like they are getting out of hand. That's why this moment was made, though. It's not meant to hurt you. It's just to wake you up. What's coming into your home tonight has been in your spiritual space for days or even weeks. A secret, a confession. A shift in how someone feels. You can't explain that feeling, and it's not in your head. There is spiritual tension. There is about to be a reveal of something that has been hidden for too long. Something someone did made you doubt them, but you never had proof. Tonight, that person may start to show who they really are. When it happens, don't freak out. Do not get mad. Watch. God is not putting you down by showing you what has been hidden, but to get you ready. So you can choose based on what is real, not what seems real. Things that God shows us are not meant to break our hearts. They are meant to heal them. And you, dear soul, deserve to be healed for good. A small choice tonight will have a big impact. It could be a message, a talk you let happen, a door that you lock, a prayer that you say quietly. But that one thing you do could lead to something life-changing. Don't ignore how you feel inside. There's no chance in them tonight. They are taking place because of angels. Pay attention to your body. Pay attention to sudden chills and the urge to move. It's not an accident. These are the spirits of God trying to keep bad things from happening. With love, I also need to tell you that someone has lied about you. Hidden words that are meant to change how someone sees you. But God won't let it stand. The truth is getting out. When that person sees the truth, they will know it for sure. Once they do, they'll come to you not with pride but with sadness. Do not make them feel bad about it. Lift them up with it. You were never meant to stay small because someone couldn't handle how bright you are. If God isn't saving you, Archangel Michael wouldn't show up like this. For sure that's what it is, a save for your peace. Your name was saved. A save for your future. Also, yes, it's important. The enemy planned to make things crazy in your house tonight. But this message is meant to protect your spirit. This is your defense. Say this out loud. God, I accept your protection. Archangel Michael, watch over all of my doors tonight. Nothing bad that is meant to happen to me or my family will happen. Tonight, something will try to take your attention away. A call, a text, a change in mood, or a memory from the past. Do not fall for it. That interruption isn't a fluke. You should not think about what you need to feel in your spirit. Do not give up. Pay attention. Stay in touch. Things will move around you because of the angels. You could see light flashes or feel things that you can't explain. Fear is not there. That's confirmation. Say thanks when it takes place. It means that God's plan is going well. Someone is quietly watching you and admiring how strong you are. They don't say much, but they can see you. Their power will be stronger than ever tonight. They're afraid to get closer because they don't know if you'll let them in. But after tonight's change, they may reach out to you very quickly. Don't doubt that you can find love. Don't think that the best time for you emotionally is over. God says that your heart will start over if you are brave enough to keep it open after the shock. Tonight, a golden light is set to your bedroom, a light from heaven, saying, "Thank you." Before bed will cover your spirit like a blanket. Even if you're tired, you could wake up at odd times. That's not just not getting enough sleep. That's a stop. That's a big surprise. Keep a note close by. A name, a sign, a date, or a simple instruction that seems insignificant, but is the key to your next big win could be given to you. Do not forget about it. Do clean up your space tonight if you feel like it. Turn on something. Say a prayer as you wash your hands. Say peaceful things to every part of the room. This isn't just a belief. This is getting ready. This message needs to have the same energy as your home. It needs to have the energy of truth and miracles. The shock could come in a sneaky way. It might look like someone is moving away. You might feel like you have to say something that hurts. Some people say it feels like a dream they didn't expect. But your freedom is behind it. Your next blessing is behind it. Living in chaos was never meant to be your life. You were made to be clear. And heaven has decided that tonight is the night you change. Yes, I'll go on now. Stay with me, because every word that's coming next has been put on my spirit by God as urgent instruction. Heaven still has more to say to your house. The sound of angel wings can be heard all around you, and God's breath is moving through your soul. More needs to be shown and heard before this night is over. I have to tell you something very clear. Someone is jealous of you behind your back. What they say isn't always clear, but their silence makes it clear. It's clear because they celebrate other people more than they celebrate you. You've seen how their tone has changed slightly. The sadness in their eyes when you do well. You've been quiet, though, because you think it's better not to make things worse. But heaven tells you to stop acting like you don't see it. Not because you have to get mad at them, but because you need to keep your spirit safe from bad energies that slow down your spiritual growth. The divine twist is that you don't have to be mean to this person and cut them off. You only need to change how you feel. It will hit them. Those who are meant to rise with you will also change. People who aren't supposed to be there will quietly leave. Your peace will grow either way. Tonight is a big night. It's not about getting back at anyone. It's about having a clear picture. The dream that God is giving you again. You got a little crazy. You forgot what kind of person you were becoming. Now, though, heaven is showing you that mirror again. You'll remember. You'll get up. But first, we need to pull back the curtain. I need to say something else, and it's a touchy subject. There's a link in your life that doesn't look like it. Someone whose smile hides a reason. That person whose mood changes too quickly, and whose help isn't always there. There was no you when they talked about you. That truth will be known soon. Do not beg them to stay. Do not be sad about what heaven is taking away. You've grown past some energies. That's not bragging, it's growth. Don't shrink yourself to make other people happy who were never meant to walk with you after you've changed. But it goes deeper than that. A blessing has been trying to reach you, but things have been getting in the way of your spiritual space. Whenever you were about to understand, something emotional would happen. That wasn't just a bad break. That was blocking the spirit. But now that you read this, Archangel Michael is getting rid of the fog. The block is moving up. You can no longer feel the weight in your chest. You will feel better tonight if you sit still for even 3 minutes. You'll feel better, lighter, and more free. Something that was stuck will move after that. Wait for a call. A message I didn't expect. A name you haven't heard in a long time. It's not an accident. It's the sound of God. Do what they say. It's possible that your dreams tonight are real. Don't forget about them. There will be a number, symbol, or color that appears more than once in one. That's your sign. That's the important thing. That dream could even talk. It could be the voice of a loved one you lost, or an angel talking to you in a way you can understand. Pay attention to how you feel. Your emotions are being used by heaven to play a song, and your soul is being tuned like an instrument. Allow it to pass through you. Additionally, you might feel like crying again tonight. Not because they are sad, but because they have let go. Allow it to happen. Heaven is taking away things from your energy field that don't belong there anymore. Something is getting you ready for a new connection, more money, and finally, lasting peace. No more getting by. No more alarms for the soul. Tonight is not about being afraid, but about getting in line with God. Now, pay close attention. There is someone who really wants to talk to you. They may not know how much power you still have over them. They have tried to forget about you. They tried to use your energy instead, but your spirit is written on theirs. Next week, that person will reach out, not because they're lonely, but because they know no other connection has felt like yours. When they do, pray that God will show you what to say. People sometimes come back to end a chapter, not to stay. This is the sign from God you've been waiting for, to know you're on the right track. Here it is, this message, these words. Heaven brought them together just so they could reach you when your soul would be most open. You may not be aware of this yet, but angels are changing the air around you as you read. It feels cool in the room and a little electric in your chest. If you stop and really feel, you can feel a soft pressure on your skin. Don't worry about it. That's God being there. That's strength. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community, through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site, you are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. Some blessings missed other people, but will find their way to you. Some gifts had to wait because you weren't ready yet, but now you are. You've changed. It's been enough for you. You've had enough crying. What did God say? Now I trust you with the thing I held back before. That thing, it could be love. It could be the point of your life. It could be cash. It's holy no matter what it is. It's already moving toward your door. If your body tells you all of a sudden to clean a room, get rid of old clothes, or move furniture, don't be shocked. That's not being antsy. That's being spiritually ready. That's your soul making room for the miracle that you didn't expect. Don't ask how it happened so quickly when it does. Say, thank you. Also, there's a message for you tomorrow. Something written. Something was said. Someone is about to say something they didn't think they'd ever say. It will also put together a lot of different parts. Now I understand why that happened, you'll say. You will no longer blame yourself. You will no longer doubt. And you'll feel like heaven opened a window just for you because of how clear you are. Before I go on, please remember this. The most amazing things happen in the quietest places. Not many big shows. There should be no loud alarms. Just a gentle shift, a small door opening, a whisper inside you that says, something's different now. That's the sign. Keep an eye out for it. Yes, I'll go on now. Take deep breaths, because what's coming next is what will help your soul awaken. You're not just feeling emotions when you feel that pressure in your chest and a slight warmth behind your eyes. It sounds good. There's something bigger going on with your spirit than what the world can explain. This is what's making your body act. That's why you're still reading. You know deep down that this isn't just for fun. It looks like God has stepped in. You might remember something tonight out of the blue. It could feel like an old wound is getting bigger. Don't worry about that moment, though. You need to see that memory in a new way so that it doesn't hurt you again. It's there to set you free. You were never the bad guy in your story, even when other people thought so. You were learning, getting by, and holding on. Today, you are becoming the person who doesn't have to say sorry for how deeply you feel, how strongly you sense, or how divinely you walk through the world. You are closer than you think to an ancestor tonight. It could be a grandparent, a parent, or an older person who loved you very much. They've been with you since you were a child. There are signs in the air tonight that say something to you. You may see the same number over and over, like 111, 444, or 77. You could smell something or hear their favorite song that makes you think of them. There are real signs here. It's a simple message. You're not alone, not even for a second. Your enemies can't see or understand the shield that's around you. Some people don't understand how you keep getting better after getting hurt. It's because God made you strong spiritually. You're not weak. You're not having bad luck. God has blessed you. That's why you've been through so much in life. That's why the attacks from the spirit world have been so focused. But guess what? You're still here, reading on. Still going up. That's what power really looks like. I need to tell you something more private now. Someone has made plans to hurt you. It happened whether it was out of jealousy, idle chatter, or a sneaky plan to keep people from liking you. The plan didn't work out, though. It didn't happen because you saw it. Heaven stopped it. You don't have to fight back. In the spirit world, God has already fought it. You'll hear or feel that person's plan fall apart in the next few days. Don't be glad that they failed. Say in a whisper, God, I see your hand. Then leave with style. That's your win. Remember that your spirit led you here tonight, even if you feel tired, disconnected, or like you don't know why you're reading this. I wasn't just interested. This was the best plan God ever had. As you read these words, Archangel Michael is standing at your doorway with a sword of divine truth, clearing your space of all chaos. He's blocking out the noise that was trying to get into your head. That tightness in your chest and the fog in your mind are being cleared right now. Someone once made you feel like you weren't important. Someone who picked someone else over you, who ignored your energy like it wasn't there. Tomorrow they will think of you. A deep sadness they can't explain comes over them when they think of old times. They know how valuable you are now, but that doesn't mean you can't make up. It only means you need to be smart now. No longer is your worth something that can be harmed. You're done with those games. What you do next needs to match your new, stronger energy. Yes, God also sees money. Your money has been tight, going up and down, and frustrating. But things aren't blocked because you're cursed. The reason is that something bigger is being held back for a bigger release. God put it off because He didn't want you to waste it on things or people that didn't deserve it. However, the doors are starting to open now that you've grown up and let go of some old ties. Soon there will be a divine transfer, a check. What a chance! There is now a yes where there were only maybes before. Before you go to sleep tonight, clean your mirror. Take a deep breath and say a blessing to yourself. I can understand. I let go of my fear. It keeps me safe. I have been picked. People will hear what you have to say more than you think. You will feel different when you wake up tomorrow. You will feel lighter, more sure, and more aware of what is real and what needs to go. Also, there is someone who has been acting like they support you when they are really trying to beat you. God is telling them not to make trouble, but to let you finally walk in your own power without acting like you don't mind being underestimated. You no longer have to get smaller to make other people feel better. Their fear will be shown by your eyes. It's not your fault. That's your goal. You might get an invite soon, maybe not very big, maybe not expected. If it makes your spirit feel calm, accept it. The other side of it holds a divine meeting. Someone who holds a part of your purpose will come your way. If you doubt yourself, you might miss that moment. Things are coming together just right now, thanks to heaven. Believe in the flow. I can feel the energy rising in your space right now. It's getting stronger. That means that the angels are getting here. In other words, the change is going on right now. You're not making this up. It's changing in your room. Something holy is coming to your house. Because you didn't scroll past. Because something inside you said, "Stay. Yes, dear one, I will go on because what's coming next is holy and heaven isn't done giving you this yet." It's not just words you read. You're taking an energy from God. Your soul is drinking from the well of prophecy, and every word changes what will happen in the future. It's not just a story, it's telling the truth from your heart. The feeling you're having in your bones right now is a memory from a past life. In times like these, you were always meant to remember who you are. Before I go on, I want you to understand something very important. Tonight, something will change in the way your life goes. Something that could make your life different for the next 5 years. The energy of hold-up, confusion, and harm that was at your door is now gone. What comes after it, though, depends on how you feel spiritually tonight. If you speak out and say, "I choose peace, I choose clarity, I choose God's alignment," then it will happen in heaven. Some good things might still happen to you, even if you don't say anything. Now is the time to bring life into your home. If you feel led, stand at your doorway and whisper, "This house belongs to God. We don't want any darkness here. Every shadow needs to go." After you say that, Archangel Michael and his angels will show you the way to your door. They'll be around your house while you sleep tonight. Every doubt, stress, fear, and betrayal spirit that has tried to hide in the corners will be driven out. You may also notice changes in your body. Something could fall for no reason. A loud noise all of a sudden, a flash in the lights. Do not be scared. That's the release of spiritual energy. Something heavy that has been in your space is being thrown away. As you walk through some rooms, you might even feel your body shake a little or get goosebumps. That's what your spirit knows that your eyes can't see yet. Believe what you feel. You should trust that you are safe in ways you don't even understand. Because of God, you haven't been able to sleep lately. What makes you wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning and can't put your mind to rest? That's more than just issues with sleep. It is a spiritual push. Before you could understand what they meant, your soul was hearing them. Every night, God has been trying to talk to you in a soft, quiet way. This message is the answer to the spiritual call you sent, but didn't know you did. Now let me tell you what goes on. Someone is calling your name. Your name is being whispered with favor in a room you haven't been into yet. Someone is thinking about you for a chance, an offer, or a change that you didn't even ask for. It won't be sudden, but it will feel like it is. Heaven has been busy in the background. The wait was God's plan. Because the things that are coming to you now will last. It will be stable and safe, and it will work for your needs. It's not unusual for someone you haven't talked to in a long time to show up out of the blue. You might say sorry, cry, or understand completely when they come. You might not understand. Should you let them in or send them away? This is the answer. What does your body do when you see their name? The truth will be clear to your spirit. If it makes you feel bad, just walk away. But if something feels still, calm, and like it was meant to be, welcome it with open arms. Every return isn't a test. Some of them are repairs. The person who is in your house tonight will stay until early in the morning. If your spirit is awake, don't rush to sleep. Keep quiet. Turn on a candle. Take notes in a book, say a prayer. Do what you need to do for your practice. Because something important for the next part of your life is being poured into your spiritual body. A better way to understand. A fresh wind of spiritual strength. Good things are about to happen that you used to think you'd never be ready for. When it comes to love, there's a new person whose heart is drawn to yours. You haven't met them yet, or you've only felt their energy, but they are in tune with the frequency of your sound. I'm not here to hurt you or waste your time. I'm here to build something holy with you. They are getting ready to come into your soul. That's why old wounds are coming to the surface to be fixed. When this new person comes along, don't turn away their love because of old fears. They will come, yes. It will also feel simple, calm, and clean. Not any games. There is no going back and forth. Go with the flow. Now I know why I waited so long. You'll say when they come into your life, it's worth it. How you act spiritually tonight will also lead to a big financial breakthrough. God knows what's in your heart. How you tried to be faithful even when you didn't have much. How you gave when you didn't have much. How you were kind even though it didn't pay off right away. Hearts like that can't stay hidden for long. Someone is making a divine money transfer with your name on it. Unexpected cash flow. A debt being paid off. A new way to make money. Watch out for the next 7 days. It will happen on its own. It is going to flow. Angels are not going to leave your house at midnight. They're going to stay until the energy changes completely. That means you will have strong dreams tonight. It's possible to feel like someone is sitting on the edge of your bed or lightly touching your arm while you sleep. Do not worry. That's not fear. That's a stop. A God telling you that they are watching over you. Say thank you. When you wake up, thank someone out loud. You don't realize how much spiritual weight your words have. Tomorrow, if someone tries to argue with you, just leave them. That's the test. The enemy wants nothing more than to get you to fall back into the old pattern of drama, doubt, and defense. But no longer. Now it's a new season. Now is the time of peace, quiet, and divine protection. Don't be afraid to speak your piece. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. I agree. I will continue now. Hold on, because something amazing is about to happen through these words. You might not fully understand it yet, but you can feel the changes in your heart. This is more than just advice. This is getting ready, a holy file download. The more you think about these words, the more you'll understand that tonight wasn't a mistake. God had a plan to change your whole path. I'll tell you what your spirit already knows. It's not been against people that you've been fighting. It hasn't been about money, failing, or being alone. There has been a spiritual war over your light. Your enemy tried to make you believe that you were forgotten and left behind. But God says no. Your name is still written in gold, according to heaven. You were never turned down, you were just held up until everything was safe. Tonight is the last night of attacks on your confidence. You're not only safe now, but you're also moving forward. Someone in your life got the wrong idea about how quiet you were. They thought you were weak because you didn't fight back. They didn't know it, though, but your silence made you strong. That battle was being fought by God. You picked peace over trouble and kindness over getting even. Things are now different. It's not because you yelled, but because heaven praised your name. People who didn't believe in you will see something change around you in the next few days. It will make them humble. You won't even need to say, "I told you so." Peace will speak for you. Now let me talk about your house. There are changes in the air in your home. There were still traces of worry around. Sadness that wasn't yours cast a shadow. Some of it came from people who came and went, and some came from memories that could still be heard in the walls. Angels of battle have been sent to you by Archangel Michael right now. They're walking through your halls and putting shields in the corners to boost the energy. As soon as you feel like it, open a window or light something sweet. That is how your spirit is responding to the cleansing. Someone you used to trust made you doubt yourself. They looked like they were on your side, but their energy made you think otherwise. They drained you without you being aware of it. You can now see it. And that's why tonight is so strong. You're not only safe, but also awake. You won't let anyone turn down your light like that ever again. Not because you're cold, but since you know better. You've changed. You need to know this. Something will try to get your attention back before the end of the week. An old thought. A mistake from the past. Someone from the past. But pay attention to me. What's behind you doesn't have anything new to say. The future is calling, and miracles are what it says. Leave behind what's been taken away. Now you're building something holy. Don't look for tomorrow's harvest in the dirt from yesterday. The message tonight wasn't just a warning. It was also meant to wake you up to your inheritance. Yes, passing on. Something beautiful, strong, or important was meant to run through your family line, but it got buried by generations of pain and silence. But you, heaven picked you to bring it back. This is why your path has been tougher. That's the reason you felt heavy. You were never just living your life. You were changing old habits. Now it's your turn to build something new. The road ahead will be easier for your children, whether they are born, unborn, spiritual, or adopted. You are the one who stops the pain. This is where the fear ends. What then starts? Oh, what starts tonight is a legacy that will last, power, love, and peace that grow. You might not think you're ready, but God says you are. Do not feel ready because you are perfect. Feel ready because you gave in to God. Heaven was able to finish what it started the moment you let this message into your heart. I will surely finish the good work I began in you, God says tonight. There will soon be a sign that confirms the money. A number might be said by someone. There may be an amount in your bank account that you didn't expect. You might get something you didn't ask for. Take it in with open hands. It's a reward in itself. It's not too late, either. Heaven doesn't use clocks to tell time. It measures it by how ready it is. You're now ready. Do some writing tonight if you feel like it. Just one line. Talk back to heaven with your spirit. Say something. Even if it's just, I'm here. Listen to me. My child is awake. That alone tells all the angels who are supposed to watch over the child. Send what was delayed. You might have been the only one. The one that no one got. Whoever felt like they had to carry more than others. But heaven says that was the mark of the chosen. Now, other people will look at your story as an example. You won't have to explain yourself anymore. Your miracles, peace, and glow will speak for you. Once you stop trying to solve the puzzle, things start to fit together like puzzle pieces. Now you see what God's timing looks like. It's like that to have favor. Do not worry if you feel something touch your shoulder tonight, if your bed feels heavy when no one is there, or if you hear your name whispered to you as you fall asleep. It is not your imagination. That's being there. That is the angel that is in charge of your home, letting you know they are there. Do not worry. Just say, I'd like your help. You kept me safe, thank you, that's all. They'll get it. Now, dear soul, you can rest easy knowing that God spoke to your spirit directly. Things that were meant to hurt you have become light. What was hidden is now coming out. It's safe for you. You are seen. You're all set. Tonight is the night to say yes to peace, clarity, and God's plan for your life moving forward. The angels are still with you and won't leave until the blessing comes true. Let this message touch your heart at least once more before you leave. Don't let this be the last time heaven speaks to you. Sign up now to keep getting the divine guidance that is meant for your name. Things are going to get better, and the next message could be the one that changes everything. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says give, and heaven will open over you. On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.